Started on the front row last year, and then another good qualifying effort today, but just a little bit of a nudge. That's all it takes.
Yeah, he really opened up that entry, and I think Matt dove in there thinking maybe he was going to stay a little bit higher. No excuse when you run into the back of a guy this early in the race.
The 22 of Self right in the middle, and watch.
Matty D put the slide job onto Self, and somehow the bumpers got locked together. And I would like to tell you we know how, but just like many parts of dirt racing, not really sure how that happened.
Catch it back to the right.
Yeah.
Sideways.
Seem loose back there.
Yeah.
Exactly like Ross Chastain at California earlier this year. That is a hard hit, as hard as you can hit.
Well, these cars, right, lower profile tire, pretty stiff. That underwing works great in a straight line, but loses a lot of downforce when it goes into yaw. The car doesn't have a lot of side force. It catches these cars once it goes around.
Well, I think it doesn't have a lot of downforce, meaning it doesn't have a lot of air pushing down on the car. Most of that air is directed underneath of it.
With that awesome footage. Who is that right there? That's the 43 of Eric Jones.
Eric Jones looked like he got pretty sideways off the front bumper, the 43.
And Ricky Stenhouse got some of that also.
Chastain with a couple of wins in the Cup Series this season. Oh, big accident. Haley Deegan involved. Chase Purdy, Tanner Gray, Austin Wayne Self.
I haven't seen this before, Mike.
So look at that long breaker bar.
I've been watching this for the last few laps. I mean, it literally, that's got a breaker bar probably 5 foot long with two guys standing on it, and that lug nut's still on there too tight.
Top, bottom, no advantage.
Yeah, and you see Chastain, Clint, he's giving Truex quite a bit of room, not really hugging him down to the bottom.
Here we go, William Byron. Gonna go for it, down on the apron. I think he's clear up. Great pass.
Winning, but doing it at a place that is so difficult. And for Mayer, if he could win today, he would join his JR and teammates, and we're going to get our 7th caution. This is what happens. You have cautions, you have damage.
Oh, tire pop. Can hear it.
Lock it down. You all right?
Now, look at that drift. That's not the kind you want.
Anyway, with a 2-tire call. But hey, it's the open. You're going for broke. You're trying everything you can.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Electrical fire in the cockpit of that
Parker
15.
Chase.
I don't think that's good, my man. Bring it down here to us, but he's going to make one more lap here. That's a good old-fashioned electrical fire, catching that carbon fiber. Oh, no.
Definitely on fire.
It's melting the carbon fiber, so obviously that's how it mounts. I'm going to say that they did not intend for that to happen.
No, I'm sure they didn't.
They said the Venturini cars, they had their work cut out for them in practice. Meanwhile,
we got a car slowed in the front. Josh White in that 03 looks like an engine. Oh, right front down.
So a few different incidents going on here.
We caught a glimpse of Nick Sanchez. Rajah Caruth actually taking the lead from Brandon Jones.
What?
And damage on the 43, Daniel.
Yeah, looks like Roger's just in the left rear quarter panel. We heard the radio. That's a huge hit right there. We heard the radio trying to clear myself behind him. That's a great view right here. So I think you're going to see Axel Bay on the outside. Just a mistake. Mistake by the young driver. Tries to get up in lane, times it incorrectly.
Of the entire race of anybody, and so it is drying out. It is going to get more racing.
What happened? A problem for Ty Gibbs. This is in the front.
Oh, wow.
Straightaway chicane, the Shelton chicane.
I heard the crowd in the background, and I wasn't sure what.
Oh, my gosh. He just gets tagged by Jesse Awuji.
What happened? Is he thinking?
How does that happen?
Yeah, we got to get another replay to see. Did the
Raceway, and we are under caution for the 4th time, as you saw there. Jessica Friesen in the 62 has herself up on that curb with quite a bit of damage in the front. Looks like, is that a bumper bar there sticking out to the left side of the truck? That's what it looks like.
I'm not sure it's her bumper bar, but it's...
And they both drive down in there. And this is a product of the St. Louis track. It's just the way this place races. It's very loose on entry.
There was nothing Chandler Smith did wrong.
Nothing.
He gave him...
Oh, no!
That's exactly why.
AJ down to turn 3.
Well, we got off.
Yeah.
Got the right sides off in the dirt.
And here's his teammate, the 48, Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson. I'm going back 5 years. Alex Bowman. Got the right sponsor, Ally. Can't tell if there's contact.
That's Corey LaJoie behind him. I can't tell if there's contact either.
I think the first look, we had a better look at it as they went down into turn 1.
Like you said, he stayed on pit road for a long time with the hood up, making some adjustments. They were really struggling, falling back through the field before that caution.
Right front tire tearing the right front fender off as it's coming apart.
Insight there, Parker.
Oh, guys, you were correct. He came down and did that shock adjustment in the front end of that car. That was a long stop that put them in the back there because he was not happy with the handling of the car. But as you saw there, you were sort of paying attention to the 7. Take a listen to what Alex had to say on the radio.
Pretty cool. Corey LaJoie is a really good race car driver.
Ride race, at least at the front. We've seen Parker Kligerman and Zane Smith out front most of the race. Corey Heim led a few laps at the start, and there's the 41 of Justin Marks has gone off and a bit of brakes, and there not being any brakes, much less 160, and a significant hit for Marks as well. So the day is done for Justin Marks, but we've still got plenty of racing left in Mid-Ohio.
Interesting point. He said, I feel crash. 19's going to go around. He'll collect the 1. 22 of Logano also in it.
Stay up there.
Lots of cars. Look at the 5 of Larson there.
McDowell comes back up in front. He'll tag another car. So now Larson in it.
Safer barrier moved.
Watch the 3. We're going to be right on it when he comes into frame right here.
And Junior, this is the worst thing.
Oh my goodness.
Such a big hit.
Wow.
Things get tight here on exit of New Hampshire. Just it almost looks like she wasn't as far to the wall as Justin thought she was. This is a better angle right here.
Yeah, there was a couple feet there, so I don't know if Justin thought she was going to continue to move up to the wall.
The 2's up against the wall. The 99 just kind of squeezed them, and
19, an innocent bystander, really.
Here's a better angle. Yeah, just he knew it right there. He's got his foot on the gas, saying, "Oh no, oh no, oh no!" Look at him on the gas, knowing it's about to hit it. Luckily, he hit it towards the right rear corner of that car, not in the door.
They were purposely pitting near each other because they did not expect to pit at the same time as you see right sides for Joe Logano. Chaos on pit road, Marty.
Boy, this is what happens when everybody comes on pit road. Nearly a wreck. Chase Elliott coming in. It's going to be fuel only. Also Harrison Burton here. They're going to go with 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Actually, left side tires for Harrison Burton. And the 9 was fuel only. Steve, would you be worried about those tires? Seem to get up.
So clearly a brake issue. And Parker just in there. And poor Ryan Ellis. Just an innocent victim, but obviously a mechanical issue with Parker's car. What a helpless feeling.
Digger up to 5th through all that melee in front of him. Oh, no!
Josh Berry got into the back of the 98, and around goes that Monster Energy car. And the caution still does not come out.
It's a tough 2 miles for...
Did that access road to get back on track. Now, the 8 of Tyler Reddick continues to fight him. Is this legal for the 1 to be up here racing right now?
Like NASCAR's trying to figure that out themselves.
66 falling. Oh.
Oh, boy, sure did. Oh, man.
Looked like he might have twisted his ankle when he landed.
Oh, the 98's got a problem. Flat tire. He's spinning out.
Sliding through the grass at over 185 miles an hour. Caution comes out.
Looked like the left rear tire went down, Rick.
Wide-eyed Riley Hurts.
But we didn't hit anything. We'll be all right.
A ride that was.
Out here, so just get her rolling. What happened there?
Wow. I'm not sure what happened before that, but
destroyed the front of Alfredo's 23.
Yeah, this is under caution.
Well, I can't tell from that angle if he was...
26 was coming on the bottom, like I said, and Anthony was going, and he ran in the back of him.
Pack is to your left. Here comes the 26 of the red car of Nemechek, but Alfredo just carried too much speed to the back of the pack.
That one's totally on the 23. I couldn't tell from our first replay if the 26 maybe brake checked him. was he mad about it? So right here, he's just slowing down because he doesn't want to pass the car on his outside, and he gets absolutely run over. He's back on the lead lap. You see him spinning right here. I guess I don't know if the right front was down before or after. It might have went flat after the slide. It looks like it has air in it right there.
Yeah.
So
I would think if the right front was down, he wouldn't have been spinning there.
yeah, I agree, Jeff. I just jumped to the right front. Now, the crew chief in me, I'm trigger happy to talk about tires going down because that's what I'm so concerned about. That looked like a separate issue.
Let's ride with Chase Briscoe.
Now by himself. Check up low. Stay in it, lower, stay in it.
I don't mind that. I think he wanted him to go low.
And a slow stop here for Harrison Burton, who led 16 laps. He didn't want any adjustments. They had an issue on the right rear, so he'll lose a host of positions from the lead.
Russ Chastain, the two-tire strategy. 21 on pit road, right where they put fuel in.
Drop it down, roll forward. Drop it down, roll.
Wheel not on that left rear, but the fire. They had to move him out of the way.
There's no lug nut on the left rear, back in.
What a smart call, Steve, to have them just drop the car, get it out of the fire, then come back and fix this problem.
What a mess. You're exactly right. Here she comes in.
Oh, she did, yeah. She caught the...
And she crossed the line and ran into her tire carrier, and that's why these guys have to dodge this tire bouncing across pit road, and what a great job they did. And I would imagine that's what brought the caution out when that crew member ran so close to the racetrack, which is a no-no to get that tire.
Normal racetrack, but it's not. It's slick, and he was just trying to accelerate. Back in the car came around, and he just never was able to catch up with it.
Yeah, it just gets a little behind on the steering. What happened to the 66? Oh, boy. Just maybe some wheel hop by looks of the tire marks.
I'd say that's a good bet. He started losing it early. He was still on the straight, which tells me he got on the brakes and immediately it started wheel hopping.
Oh, yeah, you see him middle of the corner going straight up in turn 2. Man, pretty hard contact. That's an area of the corner where, thankfully it wasn't on corner entry. I mean, I know it was still a hard hit. Corner entry, though, is the max speed of the corner, so a little bit farther around.
We'll follow the stops first. Ross Chastain.
Oh, a hit! He got hit coming into his pit stall.
More in the speed lane. See, he kind of is slowing down, obviously, in front of the 5. The 5 can't speed up. He'd be speeding on pit road. So, drivers, what's the etiquette? Do you normally blend left earlier than you check up? I mean, it seems like an odd kind of stack. And then right here, great work by the pit crew. You see the jack get hit. So thankful this pit crew was ahead.